What is going on, players? How are you doing? I'm Black Furious, and first I want to say thanks for clicking on the thumbnail and welcome to our first video here on the channel. This place will be ran by me and my friend slash co-host who you'll meet on a later episode, but with introductions out the way, let's get right into it. With the game coming back on April 9th, we decided to do an overview on all the heroes so that way when the game drops, you guys know who you want to play and how you want to play them. If you guys find this interesting or want to stick around to see your favorite hero, be sure to subscribe not only for us but for you guys so you guys keep up. And if you have a hero that you want to see and you just can't wait, just drop their name in the comments. We love recommendations. Okay, so the first character we're going to take a look at in this series is Griselma. She's a summoner, turret slash totem playstyle type character. Don't let these stats fool you, by the way. Offense and defense can greatly fluctuate throughout the game when you play her. Her stats are greatly influenced based off how well you can place and maneuver around your hands in the game. Meaning, if you catch her with her pants down going from point A to point B, she'll do almost no damage and she'll be completely vulnerable. Versus if she has some prep time and you come to her or she beats you to an objective, there's no character in the game that can uproot her from that position and she'll have some of the highest damage in the game easily. Also, don't let the role of support fool you either. She's more of a damage dealer with support capabilities. Alright, the first ability we'll be taking a look at would be her Q ability. Her Q ability is Rift Zone. It creates a puddle that gives everybody inside of it cracked armor. Okay, Griselma's next ability we'll cover is her right mouse button, her Portal Beast. It's what she's known for, her hands. When you place them down, it spawns a hand that will act as a turret and attack anything in sight. If you spawn the Portal Beast inside of her Portal Rift Zone, it can also reduce the cooldown of the hand so you can spawn another one in 3 seconds. Now onto Griselma's auto attack, Reach Out. Her auto attack is a 10-meter beam that do consistent low end damage. Griselma's Portal Beast automatically attack anybody she's targeting with her beam, so it's like you're putting them up for mark. Not only that, but they get increased attack speed when attacking the same person as you. Griselma's final ability is Displacement. This is her only escape card. She simply goes on the ground and she pops out at a different location. You have reduced movement speed while you're in displacement. Griselma's ultimate is the Abyss. It lets her summon a Mega Beast. It launches enemies on summon and does consistent damage in the area. So for Griselma's auto attacks, the first upgrade starting to the left is Mark of the Master. This allows you to keep your beam, and if you're attacking the same targets as your totems, it gives you the shock ability, which will do damage over time than the AoE effect. Griselma's next option for upgrades is either you can double down with more damage or you can get heals when attacking shocked enemies. Now going to the right for Reach Out, the first upgrade option for Griselma is Touch the Master. This changes her beam attack, which is range, for a melee attack counterpart. You get healed per hit with the melee attacks, and if you hit your hands, they also get healed, 135 HP a second. For your second tier upgrades, you can either get Shielding Touch or Empowering Touch. Shielding Touch will give you and your Portal Beast 20 armor whenever you're hitting them or an enemy, and Empowering Touch will give you 35% extra damage to your Portal Beast when hitting them or the enemy. Do note, when hitting your Portal Beast, they still get the enhanced auto attack speed, same as when you're hitting an enemy. Now for upgrades for your summoning ability, the first upgrades you'll have starting going to the left will be Ambush Hands. This will allow your hands to go invisible and also heal while they're in stealth. For your next tier upgrade, you'll be granted with Grasping Hands or Smashing Hands. Grasping Hands will give your hands 100 HP for the first hit when coming out of stealth, and Smashing Hands will let them apply cracked armor on the first hit when coming out of stealth. Skill pass for Portal Beast was first start off with Bestial Aura. This allows your hands to give an aura that will give 10% additional damage and defense to everybody, including your allies and yourself around them. Your second tier right upgrade for Portal Beast will be Bestial Attunement or Bestial Feast. Bestial Attunement is pretty much doubling down on the first buff, giving you 15% instead of 10% for attack and defense. Bestial Feast would give you a heal and a purification every 6 seconds. Now into your Rift Zone. The first upgrade you'll be presented with your Rift Zone, going to the left, will be Element of Surprise. It will allow your first summon beast in your portal to be given and the double damage buff for the first 4 seconds of summoning. For your left second tier upgrades, you'll be presented with Smoothing Journey or Portal Call. Smoothing Journey will give your summon 500 HP shield for 10 seconds when summoned in the Rift Zone, and Portal Call will have the Portal Rift Zone cooldown be reduced by an additional 3 seconds. Alright, so Rift Zone right skill pass first starts you off with Shattered Rift. This will apply broken armor at the end of Rift Zone. So one thing to take note here is at the start of Rift Zone, you will get cracked armor still, which will be a 10 cracked armor. But then at the end it will upgrade to broken armor, making it 25 with 15 damage tick. The second tier upgrade for this would be Stumbling Block and Rift Burst. Stumbling Block will make it to where enemies are now dazed and knocked up if they're in the Rift Zone at the end of it. Rift Burst will do an additional 150 damage. Do note you can also proc the end sooner by summoning a portal beast inside of it. The first upgrade for displacement going to the left is Conservation of Mass. Pretty much it summons a portal beast whenever you go underground. This could be good for if your portal beast summon is actually on cooldown, because this does not interact with that ability. For your left second tier upgrades for displacement, you're presented with Gift of Preservation or Gift of Annihilation. Preservation heals your portal beast for 100 HP a second while you're underground. Gift of Annihilation give your portal beast a beam attack while you're underground to increase their DPS. Displacement right upgrade path will be starting off with Exit Strategy. This makes it to where whenever you go on ground, you now teleport a short distance away. For your second tier upgrades, you'll be given Escape Hatch or Portal Collapse. Escape Hatch give you additional armor whenever you come out of your portal, and Portal Collapse will now stun nearby enemies whenever you come out. Okay, now for your ultimate ability upgrades. Do note that these upgrades do not actually upgrade your ultimate ability, but they usually give you game-changing passives that will also help determine your playstyle. For the first to the left, you get Fringe of Benefits, which gives you 10 armor against long and medium range attacks. Your second tier upgrades to the left would give you reduced dodge stamina cost, or you could choose 20% additional healing and your health regeneration will kick in sooner outside of combat. Stamina usually costs 25 or 1 bar of stamina to dodge, but now with reduced dodge cost, it will now cost 20 stamina. For Griselma's focus upgrades, going to the right, you'll first start off with Masterful Focus. This will allow your portal beast to gain twice as much focus when doing damage. This is a major upgrade for Griselma since your portal beast will be their primary source of focus, and since you have 2, it's kind of like 4 times the amount. Second tier upgrades would be Focus Might and Preservations. Focus Mights give you 7% additional basic attack for yourself only, not your portal beast, until death, and it stacks up to 2 times when you use ultimate. Preservation, it gives you 75 HP a second for 4 seconds, with total out to 300 HP every time you use ultimate, and you will also have immunity to interruptions for 4 seconds. Last but not least, you have Griselma's 3 options for her unique passives throughout the game. Beast Friends is a bit confusing and unknown for right now. It increases Portal Beast summon time, and on Portal Beast summon, you gain 10 stamina. And when you enter Clash mode, your Portal Beast will also gain additional focus, 10%. What makes this ability a bit confusing is that Griselma's Portal Beast is out for an infinite amount of time that's not based on a timer. This summon time that they mentioned also does not affect her ultimate, so it's a bit unknown about what they exactly mean by summon time. For her next ability, you can get Zoned Out. Pretty much just increase the Rift Zone area size to be larger so it's easier to hit and can get more enemies, and it deals now 150 damage on creation. Last but not least, you can get Phase Variance as well for your special unique ability. This increases your movement speed and displacement by 50%, and also when displacement ends and you have an active portal beast, you can heal 300 HP. After all that, it's clear that Griselma's two playstyles will center mainly across the decisions you make around her auto-attacking and her portal beast. The first playstyle revolving around market survival and smashing hands. This will make you a lot more independent from your group and will inspire a playstyle of you not only living a long time, but you being very strong independently. This could be you sitting in a choke point by yourself or on an objective and people think you're vulnerable and getting jumped by your invisible hands giving a large amounts of burst damage. The second playstyle they seem to be offering is empowering touch to give your portal beast a massive boost in damage, while also going the supportal route with your portal beast, giving them bestial attunement or bestial feast, whichever fits more appropriately. This will allow you to be a lot more team focused while also keeping your independent damage and supporting your allies. Okay, so that's Griselma's overview. If you guys like this and you guys want to catch the next one, don't forget to subscribe so you can keep up. And if you guys have any recommendations for heroes you want to see sooner rather than later, feel free to drop them in the comments. We love recommendations. Also, we will be dropping a second part overview for Griselma and all other heroes, showing gameplay of the two styles so you guys could better get a feel for what you guys like. Have a good one.